Oh, you gonna be like that? Thought we was better than that.
I got you next time.
That's your catchphrase at this point. Like, by the way, it's recording. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Like the intro of before just said, this is As the Hill Turns. We went on a little vacation. We were rocking that Brock Lesnar part-time schedule. I can see why he does it. I am your lowly announcer, Mr. Jason, and with me, as always, the champ, Miss Haven Rain. Introduce yourself.
I mean, you just did, but yeah, I'm here. I'm back.
Mm-hmm. And today we're gonna be talking about the major talking points that have happened. Could you please start us off with the major one that you want to talk about that happened this past week?
Is it a turn of events or is it just a thing that happened?
I feel like it's a turn of events.
Well, Daniel Bryan got cleared, which I thought it was fake news at first, and then I was like, wow, everybody's reporting it. WWE reported it. That's great. I wish they would have just let SmackDown come on and have him surprise us. That'd have been great. Why did I need to know 8 hours before the show started?
I think the reason they did it was for ratings, because apparently the rating numbers came in. It's the highest rated SmackDown or highest watched SmackDown in an entire year.
I believe it though.
I'll be honest, that crowd was stupid hype for him.
They really were.
Like that crowd, shout out to them, man. When he said he wasn't gonna wrestle that night, they didn't boo him like they normally would. They hung on every word. This man spoke for like 30 minutes, and they were on every word.
Crazy.
Like, I'll be honest with you, that whole that little end segment where they beat him up, whatever. When he was doing the reckless drop kicks, I popped a little bit. Those drop kicks were reckless. Like he just jumping and laying on the back of his head and everything. He didn't give a fuck
at all. He was happy to be back. Man.
Oh man, we knew it was real when he took that bump. When he got hit, we all, oh no, that's real then. This ain't no storyline.
Oh my goodness.
But I think it's important though, because somebody pointed out to me today while I was at work that he is known for turning no's into yeses. And the fact for 2 years they told him, nah, you ain't coming back. He came back.
I know he is so happy.
Dude, I was choked up for him, man. Daniel Bryan's back.
You was choking up?
A little bit. Not because of being a fan of his or nothing. It's just that when somebody gets to, their dream is taken away from them, they get to come back and relive it. You can't help but choke up, man.
It was a nice little moment. I'm interested. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like a super Daniel Bryan fan, but I'm interested because he can have some really great matches with AJ, Sami Zayn. He goes to Raw. Come on now, you got Seth, Finn, even the Miz. I kind of want to see that feud will be amazing.
Did you see his tweet?
Oh, Miz was over it. He didn't care.
I love the Miz. He's fun. He is one of the 4 reasons I watch Raw. 4. I got 4. He's one of them. He might be number 1. He is number 1. Fuck it. He's number 1. But I'm with you. I've never been a big Daniel Bryan fan, but he can wrestle and he has a good character. I think I'm not a big fan just because I just don't like his character, but I can't knock his work. You know what I mean? Because like the man is one of the best technical wrestlers. I mean, he's better than Bret Hart, even though that's just me. I'm just saying. Bret is trash. But no, he's a technical wrestler. He's very gifted with it, and he can work on the mic now. Now he's like, I remember when he first started, he was terrible on the mic.
Terrible.
But now he's really good. Shout out to you, Kane. The GOAT was helping him out on that. So
Yo, shut up.
Kane the GOAT. Y'all supposed to stay. He already running for mayor. He's back here. He challenged John. Well, he didn't challenge John Cena. He attacked John Cena on his road to WrestleMania. Speaking of which, Chance the Undertaker will say yes.
Yo, I mean, at this point, he's probably going to because Cena really has nothing to do at WrestleMania,
Yep.
and I don't think they would troll us like that. Although that would be so fucking funny if Undertaker does not show up.
Can you imagine John Cena sitting in the crowd the whole WrestleMania eating popcorn?
Yo, that's jokes. But he's showing up, and I don't want to see that shit. I really don't. Like, I don't get why people are so excited. Like, Undertaker is in his 50s. He done had hip surgery. His match with Roman was not that great. I don't want to see him. Come on, son. Let him stay
retired. I agree with you. I love John Cena. Taker from like 2012. Hell yeah, give me that Taker. Taker 2017 and up, you can keep that Taker. Hell, 2016 and up, keep that Taker. I don't want to see that. I didn't want to see him fight Shane. I honestly didn't want to see him fight Roman after that Royal Rumble where he had the bad. He was limping around and shit.
Right.
Nah, man. At this point, everybody beating Undertaker. It's not special no more.
And that's my thing. People they acting like, yo, this is Undertaker from like 5 years ago. It's not. This is a 50-year-old man, son. Like, I don't know why they don't see that. They lose sight of reality and be like, oh, he's Undertaker. All right, but can he move?
Exactly.
Okay, if he can't move that great, I don't want to fucking see it. Like, bye.
Because what age does that? Like, for example, Stone Cold looks great, but he can't move very well. I was looking hard at them stunners he was giving. They weren't great.
He getting a little pudgy up there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, get a little pudgy, get a little slower. He's 50. He can get as old and slow as he wants.
Right, but he doesn't age bad at all. I'm like, yo, he still looks the same. I'm talking about Stone Cold, though.
Yeah, Taker aged terribly.
I wasn't going to say nothing. You are mean.
Man, he looks like a for real dead man. What you mean?
He ages terribly.
I like Taker. He aged like a dead guy.
Bye, Mark. Why are you so mean?
I'm just saying. But I mean, the match would be okay. I would be pissed if it was Kane versus John Cena because all bullshit aside, all jokes aside, Kane does not interest me in that ring. Like on the real. Like, he don't.
When his music hit, I was like, who cares, though?
Like, you know what? I'd rather see a Brock Lesnar segment than a Kane segment, to be honest.
You know what? I'm going to actually admit that I would rather watch Brock rather than Kane, too. So, fuck it. That's how bad Kane is.
Exactly. Speaking of that, well, no, if they do fight, I honestly think that Taker should win. Number one, because John don't need to win. Honestly, neither one of them need to win. At this point, it's just whoever wants to win, because they don't need it.
Right.
It wouldn't help neither one of them. Secondly, I don't want to see Ministry or Darkness Undertaker. I want to see American Badass because I think that'd be cool. Somebody pointed out that like Roman retired the dead man, so like Cena could fight the American Badass. I think that'd be kind of cool. Plus, they have Kid Rock going in the Hall of Fame, and he did the theme for that. So I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I've seen that floating around.
Yeah, I mean, will they do it? Probably not.
Probably not. They missing opportunities to knock it out the park, so they probably will fuck this up.
And I'm telling you right now, two things better happen. Number one, that shit better not be no more 10, 15 minutes.
Sad.
And it better not be past the third match on the fucking card.
Nah, you know that match is gonna be late in the night, yo.
It better not main event. You know how motherfucking mad I was last year when that shit main evented? You know me. I ain't got no problem with Roman. I ain't got no problem with Taker. But that shit went on forever.
Yeah, it was long.
It's probably my least favorite. No, it's my second least favorite match at WrestleMania in the last 5 years. Listen, you know me. I ain't got no problem with Triple H other than I don't like him as a person. But but his match with Roman wasn't good. His match with Seth wasn't good. Because you know why? Triple H is good at short-ass matches. Give him 15 minutes. 10, 15 at the most. His long matches are boring, and they always have been.
Right, and people forget he's not that young little early 30-something he was before. Like, he's getting up there, too.
You're right. I was watching him and Seth. The build-up to him and Seth was like, oh, man, it's going to be great. And I watched it, I was like, man, this is going too damn long. They gave him 30 minutes. I don't want to see that. And my friend's like, oh, maybe it's the length of the match. No, because I've seen Gargano fight people for 30 freaking minutes. And I'm like, that's a great match. I want to see it. They're like, oh, you can't compare Seth and them to them. I was like, I kind of can, because Seth is one of the greatest wrestlers alive. And Gargano is too. Triple H can work, but they shouldn't give a man 30 minutes. He don't need, give Triple H 15 minutes. That's it. That's what I'm telling you right now. If I'm not watching that Ronda Rousey match, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, I am so not excited for that.
I love Kurt. I don't give a fuck about Stephanie. I for sure don't give a fuck about Triple H. And I don't care about Ronda Rousey. That means one of the 4 people I care about. And Kurt can't work no more. So
I can't.
He can't bend his fucking knees. I want to see that shit. Why? For what?
Bent, yo.
All right, they can't straighten his legs. My bad.
Right. Come on.
Fuck that. Another talking point. So Bray Wyatt got deleted earlier this week.
He sure did.
He is obsolete. What were your thoughts on that match to begin with? I don't know if you watched the final deletion the first time it went around, but like, what are your thoughts on this match?
I didn't have no expectations for it, really. I knew it was gonna be some over the top tomfoolery. So I was cool. It was cool. You know what I mean? Here's my thing. I seen people bitching, and I'm like, check this out. Y'all wanted fucking Bray and Matt. Y'all got Bray and Matt, right?
Mm-hmm.
You love the broken character in TNA, but you hate the woken character here. You know why? Because you've seen it already. You literally asked for it, and when you got it, you got mad because you've seen it all before. And I'm like, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. Don't expect a masterpiece because you're never gonna get it.
And you know what? To all those people who are listening, I've watched TNA religiously for years. Yes, I'm an idiot because I watched TNA /GFW /Impact. But
wow.
But I can tell you right now, anyone who says they're a fan of the week-to-week broken stuff is an idiot. Nobody was a fan of that shit until their third freaking match. Jeff Hardy was whooping Matt's ass for like 4 months straight while he was broken or whatever, and people were just like, whatever, this is boring. And then after their deletion, they were like, this is the best storyline out here. Nah, man. Because I remember back when that motherfucker wore eye makeup and shit, he looked like he looked like he belonged in the meat pie. What I say, meat pie? The Johnny Depp movie, a Johnny Depp movie. There, that's all you can really say.
Right.
And I know this. Like, the broken stuff was not good week to week. It wasn't. None of it was good week to week. It had its high points and a lot of low points. It's entertaining though. Don't get it twisted. I love the character. I've been a Matt fan for like my entire life, which is another knock against me because ain't nobody else a Matt fan for the rest of life.
Yo, shut up. Matt got fans.
Who? Me? That's one person.
They out there somewhere.
Listen, his fans disappeared when he lost that feud to Edge. They were gone. They weren't out here for him no more.
Possibly.
Man, it's like these people who turn on Bray Wyatt, man. As soon as he lost that feud to Randy Orton, they were like, man, fuck Bray. I was like, hold up. That's your boy. What's fickle ass?
Boy.
Fickle ass. I still ride for Bray. Damn it.
I lost all hope for Bray. Sorry.
See, that's what. Okay, let me address that. Okay. I call bullshit on wins and losses because that stuff makes me mad. Because wins and losses is a bullshit argument to me. You know why it's a bullshit argument? Because most of the famous people on Raw, like the more popular you are on Raw, the more you eat L's. The safest place to be on a card is the fucking mid card. Because I know you love Seth. They actually just studied on it. Seth is taking more L's than any main eventer on Raw.
Damn.
Followed by Finn. He's got the second most L's taken on Raw. Followed by Dean. Those are the 3 most popular people. None but L's. Because it's weird. The reason people have a problem with Bray right now is honestly because, and it's a big part of the shakeup, because anyone who says they weren't feeling his feud with Randy, I get they didn't like the end, but people were behind that shit 90% of it. I guarantee you. Because when he won that world title, people were popping huge for that shit.
True.
It's after what really screwed it up was WrestleMania. When your match is supposed, even Randy Orton said it. They had a reaction video where they had Randy Orton watching it. His match, he said, "Yeah, I won the Royal Rumble and I was going against the WWE champion, but somehow I didn't main event. Weird." And he's right. The Royal Rumble winner versus the WWE champion didn't main event. I mean, we're gonna run that this year too. He's not main event this year. They're not main event this year. There's no chance. There's a 0% chance of main event. The only way.
Main event?
You what?
You don't think Nakamura and AJ will main event?
Hell no. Over Brock and Roman, the story they've been built for like 5 years? Nah, not a chance.
But nobody cares about Brock and Roman, yo.
I agree, but there's not a chance of Styles and Nakamura. There's not a chance. There's more of a chance. They have an equal chance of Cena Undertaker main event. They're equal.
No, don't ever say that.
Hell, Ronda's match is about higher than they are, honestly.
Listen, you're going overboard now.
Listen, because here's my reasoning. The match is going to be fantastic. Don't ever get twisted. It's going to be fantastic. But they let Brock hold this world title for a whole year for this storyline. There is not a chance in the world. Like, you know me, I have no problem with Roman. I will agree with the Roman haters on one point. I don't like these weird storylines they put him in, because I made a comment on one of the threads saying, I want them to decide what they want Roman to be. I like aggressive Roman. I like him. I find him good. His last couple weeks, he's been killing on the mic. I like it. I do not like underdog Roman. I can't stand underdog Roman because he's not underdog. That nigga's like 6 foot something. Nah, he's not no underdog. It's like when they made Big Show an underdog. To who?
You said to who? Yeah, that's a very funny thing.
But that's what, because I was looking at the last couple weeks. I'm like, 1 week he's treated like he's 5'4" at a $105, and next week he's like 7'2" with a machine gun. Like, pick.
They didn't even decide. I think he needs to just be booked as a badass and call it a day, because he looks that way.
Exactly. He looks like a dude who don't give a shit what you think and will just hit you. That's great. That works. He gets cheers when he does that. I don't see why they don't stick to that. I mean, it worked for Braun, and I'll be the first to tell you, I was digging the Roman promo this Monday until they handcuffed him, and then I was just done with the segment.
It was stupid, because now you're like, all right, here we go.
He let him handcuff him, number one. That's not what you do.
It went downhill once they came out. Like, it was like, all right, y'all should have stopped.
And then he hit him, and I was like, didn't they say they were U.S. Marshals? This is a weird story now. And then
why can't they just be regular cops? Like,
right. And then Brock came out there. You know, I don't care for Brock segments at all.
They're disgusting.
Because he's just, I don't think the match is gonna be, all these matches I'm complaining about. I'm not trying to complain. I think all of them will be good matches. You ever had a good match you just don't want to see? Like,
right.
Like, I like Flair and I like Natty. I love those two. They're great wrestlers and they put on fantastic technical matches. But I don't want to see those matches at all. And I think that's the biggest thing. And as a person, I'm gonna tell you right now, Raw's tag team division and Raw's women division gonna get a big fat L. They gotta hold this L right now.
Oh my goodness.
Because first off, you know, Braun is cool in my book. How he beat the whole tag team division. The whole division?
They look like trash, yo.
He beat the whole division. I've given up. How you feel about Bray? I've completely given up on the Revival. I'm done with them.
Oh, yeah, I gave up on them too.
Once they got squashed, and yes, I said squashed, buried, whatever you like to have against the Revival, people are like, they're not buried. They got when you get beaten up by old school legends, you're buried. It's over.
Well, technically, the New Day got beat up by some get buried.
Well, they did, but that was after they helped the legend beat up somebody else.
Possibly.
I can see it's a little splitting hairs, but no, these guys got annihilated by these. And the one big difference is, I guess in my opinion, is they got beat up by some goats, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley. These rival. I'm not saying the DX group ain't a bunch of high quality people, but Scott Hall could not walk down to that ring.
Right, he really couldn't.
The most in shape person there was Triple H, and that's not something you want to say. You don't say Triple H, Shawn Michaels, who looks hella old, by the way, hella old.
Bro, it hurts how badly Shawn Michaels is aging. Like, I used to love him.
He looked legit like, I'm not even joking. He looks legit 65. I ain't trying to. I like the guy, but he don't age well. He aged like a grandpa.
Stop it, yo! I don't need to be laughing like that. Oh man.
But they have to hold an L for that because when Braun ended that battle royal, he's not about to beat the whole division. And it didn't help that he beat the whole division after the Bar beat the whole division. Like
crazy.
And the Raw Women division gets a whole L because really, we're gonna do a fat shaming program for real. This what we gonna do? We gonna take the skinniest girl on the roster and have her make fun of the biggest girl on the roster. And to add insult to it, you had Mickie James. For a lot of people don't know, when one of the last storylines she had is where the skinnier wrestlers made fun of her for being a normal sized girl.
Wow.
Yeah, they called her Piggy James. I'm like, y'all gotta do that.
With the writing, it's like that's typical shit. Oh, she's bigger, so let's make fun of her. Let's fat shame her. Like, and it's corny. And I've seen some people saying, oh, well, if Nia was okay with it. I mean, it don't matter if she was okay with it. It's still fucked up. And you know why I know she couldn't have been that okay with it? Because she posted a while ago on Twitter that some people in WWE was talking about her weight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if y'all was doing that to her in real life, why the fuck would you make it a storyline? Like, that's very insensitive to me.
You know what? And it is. Somebody said that she has to absolutely win that title at Mania, or else it's going to be one of those Triple H situations. We had that racist story against Booker T. We're like,
man, she better win.
She would. For y'all who don't remember, there was a racist storyline where Triple H, legitimately, I'm not joking, the storyline was he's a whole racist who don't like Booker T because he's black. And it ended with him beating, just basically annihilating Booker T and beating him. What?
That is disgusting.
It's just don't understand. And it made me mad because you know when they hit him with a special, their finisher, and like they wait too long, the person kicks out. His man hit him with a pedigree, and legitimately he took him like 15 seconds to crawl to him, and he still got the 3 count. Bruh.
Wow.
One pedigree? Bruh. I'm sick. I'm done. But anyway.
He said, honestly, I'm done.
I'm done. But they have to hold that L for that because I like the story going. I like the animosity. I do not like the fact that because we have so much talent, well, it's good and bad. After WrestleMania, the pay-per-views are not going to be single brand anymore.
Yeah, I heard.
Which is bad for a lot of people, but it's good. Like if you watch Raw and SmackDown week to week, it's good for you because now you're going to get title matches on Raw and SmackDown. Because if they try to fit all those title defenses on the pay-per-view, they're not going to be able to do that.
Yo, honestly, I think having them be joint pay-per-views now is going to be either they're going to be extra long or we're not going to see a lot of people.
Yeah, they said they're going to make them 4 hours.
That's ugly. Like, I'm not trying to have 4 hours of pay-per-view every month. Then what? The main 4 pay-per-view is going to be what? 7 hours? Listen, I ain't got the time.
Yeah, the big 4. Because guess what? Instead of the big 4, they're planning on making Money in Bank a big one too. So there's going to be the big 5 now.
Oh, boy.
Are you excited?
You hear how excited I am, yo? Like,
I know. I got a question about the Bray Wyatt thing to kick back to it. How do you want him to be reintroduced?
Man, I have no ideas for that guy. Like, for them to make me care about Bray Wyatt, they're going to have to do some shit. Like, some real shit.
See,
I don't know. You got this one.
Okay. Bray's biggest issue is the same issue a lot of guys have right now on Raw, specifically and only Raw. And it's not. It's gonna sound like a knock on Roman. It's not a knock on Roman. It's a knock on his storyline. Nobody is contending for the world title. Really, this past year we had like 3 actual contenders for a whole year. And that's a problem. Look at Braun. Braun is competing for the tag team belt right now.
Ridiculous.
Seth and Finn, who last year competed for the world title, are competing for the Intercontinental because they don't have anything else to do. On Raw, there's a lot of people. Their entire main event don't have anything to do, so they're just throwing them together, and that's a problem. Bray's thing is, I think you should take Bray away from the world title scene. I think you should take him completely away from them, completely. And I mean, no dealing with Roman right now, no dealing with Seth, because I hated that Seth feud. I hated it from top to bottom. I hated it. The matches were and the storyline was garbage.
Damn.
And you can tell they gave up on him. They had Bray beat Seth too clean, and they never talked about it again. I was like,
they really just pretended that should never happen.
They really did, and that confused me. I hate if you won the feud, I get you not mentioning anymore, but you lost the feud, you don't mention anymore. It's dumb. Yeah,
it was strange.
Finn. I mean, let me tell you how I fix Raw. Let me tell you how I fix it. Okay, this is my personal thing. All right. First off, you be knowing how I feel about Finn. You know that. You know how I feel about Finn. My problem with Finn is he ain't got shit to do, so I don't care.
Bad.
So what he needs to do is, I don't give a dang how you do it. Make him. I hate when people are like, make him a heel. I think you should make him a heel though, because Raw got plenty of baby faces. We got hella baby faces. Make him a heel. Make him bad guy. Give him the Balor Club. I mean, they're already there for him. You know, they're like in between. Make him a heel group that don't need to cheat. They're just good. How long has it been since they had a heel team that could they're just good? I mean, besides the Bar.
Right.
Have them run around as a group, because when AJ was with them, they were always with them. Right now, it's like we go like 3 weeks without them being anywhere near Finn.
I know.
And like, I think he will be better because I don't like his babyface promos. I don't. I usually mute the TV. I'm just being honest.
Bro, should I mute the TV?
Yeah. Seth, I feel bad for Seth, because Seth, after that hour-long match, he could be the hottest babyface that they got, point blank, period. I am almost 100% sure that he's going to SmackDown in the shakeup. I'm almost 100% sure. 100. My problem is they're going to have to switch him with somebody, and I don't want AJ to go nowhere.
I know.
Because you already know.
He got to stay on SmackDown, yo.
It's his house.
It is his house.
You know what I think is going to happen, in all honesty? I think that they're going to trade, and I don't want to see this, but I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to trade Dean and Seth for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I don't want to see it, but I think it's what's going to happen. Because I love Sami right now. Sami's so great.
Yo, he is the best, yo.
Oh, I love heel Sami. He's I enjoyed face Sami, but I love heel Sami.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't see them staying. They've already been fired like twice.
They say get fired.
But I don't know. But as for Bray, because I got to get around to that, I think honestly sticking with Matt would help both of them, because Matt and Jeff are cool and all, but like I think Jeff should do his own thing for right now, and I'd be cool with that. And I can imagine like Bray, like I like Bray. Bray's a cult leader. That's his biggest thing. He's a cult leader. You can't take away a cult from a cult leader. So I think he should rebuild his family, like a new one. I don't want to repeat. Braun don't need to go with him. We don't need to pull over anybody else. Make him a new family. Have it where like him and Matt make their own thing, and then he makes his own family from that, like an offshoot from that. And like I like that, because it gives him, because he went to the Lake of Reincarnation. Give him a new family. Start off. Because what killed Bray, what absolutely killed his great momentum, was the same that kills everyone's momentum. I ain't trying to knock him, but Randy Orton. And let me explain. Because Randy Orton, when it comes to the ring, he might be the smoothest wrestler like alive today. Like his if you actually watch his matches, he is smooth in that ring. But he's just boring. He's just so boring.
Oh my gosh, you sound so like he's so boring.
Like when I watch him wrestle, I just don't want to watch him, man. Like I don't want to see him fight Bobby Roode because here's like I'm a huge Bobby Roode fan, but I was trying to explain to somebody Bobby Roode wrestles boring. Like this is what he does. He's a great talker, he's a great character, but he always wrestles boring. He has always wrestled boring. Like, let's see how to describe this. Bobby Roode, because people are like, why do he wrestle like that? Every match he's had, even the match with Shinsuke, he wrestles slow and methodical. That's how. Yeah. That's just how he does. Like I'm not even trying to knock him. That's how he does. Like go watch him and Nakamura's match last time. They wrestle super slow, and that's just what they do. They wrestle super slow, and like I don't like that. It's boring to me. I don't want to see that. Get that off my TV. Like I did not watch him versus Randy versus Bobby. I didn't watch it. Like I went out of the room to go do something. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to see it.
Damn, yo.
Right. Like I don't want to see it because Randy's like Randy slowed down Jinder's momentum. He slowed down Bray's momentum. He's slowing down Bobby's, to be honest with you. He definitely slowed down Rusev's.
I know, and Randy don't need to be no damn face. That's what's fucking him up completely.
Yeah, because he's just naturally a dick. This face thing. Because what's weird is he's been doing shit that's not a face thing, but he's still a face for some reason.
Like, what is this, yo?
I don't want to see this. I mean, I like his RKOs, but I no. I hope they send him the Raw. Give us who we trade for Randy Orton? Shit, they don't have anybody that's Randy Orton-esque, like an older. They don't have an older vet that just they don't. Raw don't got no vets that they could trade for SmackDown. All of them retired.
Well,
how about this? Y'all can have Randy. We'll take hell, we'll take Braun. He ain't doing shit.
I want Joe on fucking SmackDown.
I like Joe. I have no complaints with Joe. Joe's fine. I usually have complaints about people. I like Joe. Joe needs to stay healthy, but I like Joe.
Right.
You want Cass? You want taking Cass?
Yo, shut your mouth, yo.
You want taking Cass?
Listen, he can go right back to Raw. That's where he was at when he got hurt.
Oh man, but I think it'll be interesting. I know right now they need to. I know right now they need for Bray. Yeah, give him a family, give him something, because if you don't give him a family, it's just it hurts him because he's a group guy. That's just who he is. That's like a tag team dude. Like let's say we took Jimmy Uso and pushed him as a single star. Nobody's gonna believe that because it's Jimmy and Jay.
I would love a fucking Jimmy as a singles guy, yo.
He's a good wrestler. I would be into it, but I don't think other people would be into it.
Maybe not.
Because a lot of people don't know which one is which, and I'll be honest with you, I know one's fatter, and I don't remember which one is which.
Yo, but the thing is, y'all don't be looking. I don't like. Listen, let me explain this to you. They're not identical twins. This is why I'm so confused why people can't tell them apart. They're not identical. Their faces are not the same.
Here's my thing. I agree with you. My thing is I never learned who was who, so that's why I don't know.
Here's the thing. All right, that's you. But my thing is, I'm calling everyone lazy who can't tell the difference, because Jimmy has more weight on him, and Jay actually looks older to me in his face, and Jay has gray in his beard. He got the shaved sides on his head, and he's slimmer. And I think he got grills. Don't he got grills too?
Okay, so that's that one. Okay, my biggest thing, I knew they were different. I legitimately didn't know who was who because I've never seen someone call one of them one name. So I didn't
know. He is the one married to Naomi, basically.
Okay, cool. Okay, now I get him. Okay, cool. Because I didn't know. I was just like, I know they're different. Like one is definitely bigger and they look different. I just no one ever said who was who. And I was like, yeah. It's not like you don't know that group. There used to be a group of wrestlers called the Dicks. I didn't care. Like, what about the Authors of Pain? I don't know. They are apparently not twins, but I don't know who's who.
I don't pay them enough mind. I don't even know their names.
Razor and something. I don't know. I watch NXT for Velveteen Dream and Tranquilo. That's it.
Oh, I know.
That's it. Everybody else there, kick rocks.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Even though they treat Ember like trash.
But I love her so much.
I love her too, but they are disrespectful. She getting her ass whooped every week.
Sad face.
Yeah, I just can't watch her segments. They hurt my feelings. I can't watch her, man. It's not even like she don't get the upper hand anymore. She just gets beat up. They're trying to make that Baszler chick seem like pretty badass. I don't care, man.
I'm over her.
How about you talk about the Asuka thing since that's your girl?
I like Asuka. She challenged Charlotte, which I'm happy about because I'm not here for Ronda Rousey because I feel like she's gonna get treatment like Brock, and I don't want her to be the one to break Asuka's streak. But somehow I feel like she will be the one to do it. But whatever. But yeah, I want to see Charlotte versus Asuka, and I want Asuka to win.
Well, now you see. Here's my thing. I, as you know, am not a fan of Asuka in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, I know.
But I think it'll be I think it'll be a good match. I've only enjoyed like 3 matches I've had, but that's just me. But I think it'll be a good match. Charlotte can make a broom exciting matches. So I'm saying her and Sasha can make an interesting match out of anything. I think it'll be a good match. What I would like to happen, not even being a hater. I'm not even being a hater. What I would like to happen will never happen. I want Carmella to cash in on him. That's what I want. Because that would be just great. Because it's the ultimate troll. You know how amazing the heat she would get will be just... Because here's the thing. Here's my thing about the streak, okay? Let me break down the streak. I don't like streaks. I don't like undefeated streaks. They're pointless to me. And here's why. Can you name one time when an undefeated streak ended and the other person came out looking great afterwards?
You mean whose streak was ended who looked great?
Yeah, whoever. Can you name someone who beat somebody else's streak that afterwards came out looking super great afterwards?
I mean, Brock, I guess.
Really? Because like he just disappeared for like 6 months afterwards. So like people, if Paul Heyman didn't remind us every 2 minutes, I think we would have forgotten.
But he gets that treatment though, like he's that man.
True, and even with that, he was already like a huge name. Because here's the thing: with a lot of these streaks, I think the only time it can benefit somebody, is my personal thought, is if it's not an established name already. Like if it's an up and comer, it'll help an up and comer. But like, for example, I think Brock Lesnar benefited as much from industry as much as John Cena would have benefited, which is not much. Or Randy Orton beating him. People were like, "Oh, okay," because they said the only 2 people that they said should have beaten Undertaker's streak, if anybody, would be CM Punk and Bray Wyatt, because they would have gotten something from it.
Yeah, I think I thought Bray Wyatt would have been a good choice.
Yeah, because he would have gotten something from it, not Brock Lesnar, who is the biggest draw in UFC history, or John Cena, the guy who's main evented like 1 million pay-per-views. But that's why, and like Goldberg streak. Yeah, the Goldberg streak was weird how it ended, but like Kevin Nash got nothing from ending his streak.
Ridiculous.
I can't tell you who beat Rusev's streak. I don't remember.
Wasn't it John Cena?
Probably.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it was Cena, yo.
Ryback had a streak too. Don't remember who ended that.
Shit, I don't know.
And we all know, unless Ronda is like throwing out like 5-star classics, she won't benefit from beating Asuka. What it end up being is she beats Asuka with some power move in a, I'm not saying sloppy match, but a decent match.
Yeah, shit gonna be. Well, if it's a whole year from now, it could be a decent match, but I'm not holding my breath for that shit.
See, that's my biggest part with it. Like, if it's gonna give it to an up and comer, give it to a super talented up and comer. Because we want to see Asuka lose her streak in like a, not a 5-star classic, but like one of those matches you go, holy shit, I'm okay with her losing because that was a really good match.
Right.
Ronda's not gonna do that. Not in a year's time. Not a chance in the world. Not a chance in the world. Because she just started training, what, like 3 months ago? Nah.
I would be shocked if she gives us a great match.
Nah, I don't believe. Bianca Belair has been wrestling for 2 years, and she's really, really good. But guess what? That's a once in a lifetime thing. You don't just get. Randy Orton was like that. They said Randy Orton came out like just great. John Cena is one of the best right now, but it took him years to get decent.
Yeah, some people get it, some people don't. And I'm not holding my breath for Ronda.
And that's the thing. What they're gonna do is that's why I do not like undefeated streaks, because they're gonna feed her a bunch of people, and they're gonna have to carry her. I can tell you right now, she's gonna be Bayley, she's gonna be Sasha, she's gonna be Alexa, and they're gonna have to carry her in every single match.
But it's also stupid because don't do another undefeated streak. We literally have one already with Asuka. You can't do that again. That shit is stupid to me, man.
It is. It's stupid. I agree. What they're gonna do is they're both gonna be undefeated. I'm calling it right now. What's gonna end up happening is Ronda gonna win that next Royal Rumble, and she's gonna challenge Asuka. I guarantee it. I bet $100 today.
Damn.
And it's not gonna be a good match, and I'm probably not gonna watch it because I literally don't think it's gonna be a good match. But
I don't disagree at all.
Because it's just if you really look at like the breakdown of it, like just being real, and you look at the breakdown, Ronda is not. If she's like Bianca Belair, or not Bianca, the Baszler chick, the Sandra Baszler, whatever. She's been wrestling on the indies and honing her craft for years. So like, and she's just decent. Like, she ain't great. She decent. Ronda has to learn promo things. She got to learn how to work, how to look at the camera. She got to go through the whole NXT treatment while being on the main roster all at the same time. She can't drop a Samoan drop right.
Listen, her promos are so bad. So, in a mouthpiece.
And I just not knocking Asuka, but she's, because of the language barrier, her promos are not gonna be good. I don't want to see these two go at her promos. I don't.
Yo, it's crazy. I feel like her English is better than Nakamura's English.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Way better. Way better. He made me laugh this week though, but he's still way better.
Yeah, like he don't say a lot though, but
it's what's gonna hurt him when he becomes champ. What's gonna hurt him the most is, unless they give him more of a sinister, like, I don't talk thing, it's gonna hurt him. Like how he didn't save AJ immediately. I want him to be booked like that from now on, because this goofy baby face that smiles thing, it's cool, but like, you have to talk with it. You can't just look cool, because it's not gonna work forever. That's why they didn't have him on SmackDown that often, because like, he can't do promos, so he just show up and fight somebody and then go home.
Oh my gosh!
And I want to end this out. I want them to stop disrespecting Dolph Ziggler.
Man, Dolph, I don't know what's up with him.
How he been here a decade? They had one singles match at WrestleMania.
Savage.
Man been world champion twice. They pay him $1 million a year. I'm sorry, he's paying $1.5 million a year now. And y'all ain't giving him a match at WrestleMania? Y'all just throwing money away.
Fuck it. They got it.
And his contract says he can leave whenever he wants to. Like right after his match and segment, he can go home. He ain't got to stay.
Oh, now that's a good little setup.
And he has gotten legitimately, they confirm this. He has the highest downside payment, meaning besides royalties and whatnot, he get in live events, he gets the highest. That's higher than Dean, Seth, Roman, all of them. I'm blown away.
I mean, he been there for a long ass time.
Yeah, but they don't even put him on SmackDown every week. But he make it like part-time Brock money.
Who said part-time Brock money?
But they got him opening the show. Whatever. Like, I'm still a Dolph fan, but but that's all I got to say about that. Where can we find you, little lady?
You can find me. I'm on Instagram and Snapchat at Haven_Rain. That's HAEVYNREYHNE. And YouTube at Haven Rain.
And
don't follow me.
Yes. And by the way, before I get to this part, you can catch her on what podcast is it, little lady?
The Jobber Tears podcast.
And this episode is going on before it goes up. So this Saturday at 4 p.m. live on Instagram and YouTube. Check them out. And we get to see our little lady over here.
Yes.
Drop some real knowledge. Also, you can find us on any audio app, SoundCloud, all that wonderful stuff, iTunes, all that goodness. And on that note, we will see you wonderful people later.